What is up, everybody? Patty Schnee here again today. Today I'm coming at you with my top 10 favorite Red songs of all time. Now, I've been wanting to do a few top 10 videos, but I haven't really had the time. Also, lately I've been a little sick, so it's been a minute since I've uploaded. But I wanted to bring you some sort of content, after 4 days after my last video. So the other day I sat down and just wrote out top 10s for 3 of my favorite bands, and today we're going to give you my top 10 favorite Red songs. Now, this is obviously just my opinion, but I would love to hear your opinions as well, so comment down below what you think your favorite top 10 Red songs are. If you agree with what I say, then like the video. If you don't agree with what I say, then like the video. You know how it goes. Anyways, we're going to start off with a few honorable mentions because this was definitely very hard to do. Red has so many good songs, and I didn't want to leave all of them out because, you can't just, it's hard to just condense them into a top 10. A few of my honorable mentions include Faceless, Already Over, Start Again, Let It Burn, and Break Me Down. Faceless is great because it's the title track of the album Faceless, but it's also super catchy. Follow, hollow, and faceless definitely explores a lot of the same themes that Red explores all the time, talking about identity and who you are. Already Over, masterpiece. That one barely missed the top 10. Whenever I listen to the instrumentals of that one, I'm always astounded by how there's not very much weight to it, but it's very much vocally led. It's a very good song. Gets stuck in your head really well. Start Again, Let It Burn, Bring Me Down, all solid songs. But now let's get to the meat of the video, and let's get into my top 10 favorite Red songs. Like I said, super hard to do. First song we got, Hymn for the Missing. I definitely wanted to have a lot of variants on this top 10 list, but I didn't want to have songs on here that didn't deserve the top 10. This Hymn for the Missing definitely deserved the top 10. I know a lot of people who said that Hymn for Missing is probably Red's best ballad. I don't think that's true, but that also gives away another song that I'm going to have in the top 10. But I also do acknowledge that it is one of their best soft songs they've ever made because it's so cinematic feeling. You have the violins, you have the piano, and you have the touching lyrics that really just grab you. And Red is so good at doing hardcore rock music and doing soft, beautiful music. I believe that the album titled Beauty and Rage really just sums up all of Red's discography. Beauty, songs like Already Over, Pieces, Hymn for the Missing. And then Rage, you got songs like Feed the Machine, Death of Me, Fight Inside, Darkest Part, Falling Sky. So many good songs that they have, but that's why Hymn for the Missing barely eked in over Already Over for the 10th spot. Next song we have, like I was talking about, of Beauty and Rage album. From that album, we have Darkest Part in the 9th spot. This song I definitely had to warm up to, but I did think it was a good song when I first heard it. It was one of the standout tracks when I listened through the album for the first time, and I saw it live at Winter Jam, so it was pretty fun. I did not realize how insanely good Red was when I saw them live, which I'm kind of sad about, but now I have so much more of an appreciation for this song. And the music video has definitely cemented it as one of the best Red songs, in my opinion. Coming into the number 8 spot, we have Falling Sky from the same album of Beauty and Rage. This song, the way that I really listen to this song is John from ARTV, which is a guy I watch on YouTube, recommended this song. He said it was probably his favorite song off of the Of Beauty and Rage album. He said that the intro was really cool. Now, I listened through the entire album, and I didn't really think so, but it was my first listen through. And then I went back to Falling Sky. I was like, this is amazing. Because the intro is so chaotic, yet it works. And then the dun 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 dun, the drums at the beginning are like all over the place, yet they have precise perfection. It's so awesome. And it's really a song that describes chaos in my opinion. It really just kind of gets you on your feet and really just like gets you going. And it's another one of Red's more epic songs. And this song, compared to the number 7 spot, that's where I had a lot of trouble figuring out which one should go on top of each other. The next song we have at the number 7 spot is Fight Inside. Fight Inside from the Instinct album. I've listened to this song quite a few times, and I gotta say, it is amazing. The part where Michael Barnes is screaming, I'll never forget this. Or, I believe that's in Fight Inside. That might be in a different song, I don't know. But I love that part. There's always certain parts in Red songs where it stops and Michael Barnes just unleashes, and it's amazing to hear. Fight Inside just has a great concept overall. The fact that he's fighting basically the demons inside of himself. And I believe there's a few lyrics that talk about I'm lost inside the person, lost inside, fighting inside, and it's just great to see that he's talking about fighting the evil inside of himself. And it's a relatable message. As I try to fight the selfish desires I have inside myself day to day. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have Yours Again off of the Of Beauty and Rage album. This one is absolutely epic. Probably one of the most epic Red songs I have ever heard. I remember, like I said, I listened through the Of Beauty and Rage album, and I didn't know Red very well at that time. So I was like, I need to listen to Red more. I didn't know how they sound. Listened through the whole album, and I was kind of skeptical. And then I came back to this song, and I watched their lyric video, and I was like, how did I never like this song before? This is absolutely amazing. And all I can say is epic. This song is insanely epic. It starts off with amazing electronics, and it builds, and then when it comes to the lyrics, it just explodes. And then not even that, when it leads into either it's coming off of or leading into the bridge, it's got this cool violin part that really adds to the cinematic feeling, and it breaks it up a little bit. So that is why Yours Again is in the 6th spot. Definitely deserves it. Definitely another hard one, because I was thinking about putting this one higher up because it's that good. Coming in halfway at the number 5 spot, we have Death of Me. This one's off the Innocence and Instinct album, and this one was definitely one that I've been vibing with lately and that I cannot get over. It's so good. Talking about how can you say you're the cure when you're the sickness? How can you say you can heal me when you're the sickness and not the cure? And it's like, it's so good. And then I can't remember the lyrics at this part, but when it comes off of the chorus, I think second chorus maybe, towards the bridge, it's the bridge, and the bridge goes na 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 da 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 da. You break it all as if it's not enough. You try to tell me you can heal me, but I'm still bleeding, and you'll be the death of me. Whoa. Oh, I love that part. Oh, and you'll be the death of me. Oh, also, definitely an amazing intro here. Not even necessarily instrumentals. It starts out very swirly, and Red has a lot of intros that are just swirly. They have a lot of elements, and then it just bursts forward, and this one lays down the hammer. Great song. Great song. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have probably Red's heaviest song to date, Feed the Machine. This song and Death of Me were really, really hard to figure out which one I should put on top. But I've also been vibing with this Feed the Machine song lately as well. Oh my gosh, the heaviness of this song just makes it so brilliant. Just the way that it give up, and feed the machine. His screams on this song, like he starts off the song with screaming, and you're just like, oh my gosh, how can a guy sound like an angel in a song like Hymn for the Missing, and then sound like the devil in the song Feed the Machine? It's so good. I can't get over it. Also, the fact that this song is so heavy, yet when it outros, it's so cinematic feeling. And it's like, there's so much chaos and heaviness going on, and it builds to the end, and it goes, give up, and kill the machine. And it definitely has a message. I'm not totally entirely sure what it's about. Whether it's political, whether it's spiritual, I think it's talking about killing what society tells us to be, how society turns us into robots, how society is like a machine that tries to tell us how we should act. And it's talking about killing the machine, kill the thing that tells you to be like a robot, and you know, it's and gives you lies. And I like that idea, but it's so chaotic. And then it says kill the machine, and at that part it's just going crazy, and then it goes out soft. And you don't expect this song to go out soft. You expect it to go out with a bang, except for it doesn't, because everything climaxes, and then the denouement, if you know what denouement is from literature class, it all concludes, and you have the ooh in the background, and you're just like, oh, what did I just listen to? This is also another one that has a very good music video. So if there's any heavy Red song that you ever want to listen to Feed the Machine. You will not be disappointed. Coming at the number 3 spot, we have Still Alive from their new album. This is, to be honest, this is probably the only song from their new album that I'm absolutely insane about. I mean, the fact that it's up on number 3 on my top 10 chart for Red's favorite songs means it's got to be a good song. And the reason that this song is so good is because they set out to do something different on their Gone album. And they definitely did do something different. But this song blends classic Red, and it blends the new stuff that they did, and it puts it together so well. It also has such a great meaning. The fact that sometimes we search for meaning. We long for meaning. Sometimes we feel like life is meaningless. And you know, there are definitely people out there every day who struggle with depression, who struggle with suicidal thoughts. And this song is a declaration that even when we feel hopeless, or we feel empty, we feel worthless, I'm still alive. And the comparison between Michael Barnes' screaming vocals and Michael Barnes' singing vocals are absolutely amazing. He goes, "What's it all for?" And then that climax after the bridge, I'm still alive. What's it all for? It's like the voices are battling against each other, yet Michael Barnes is singing both the vocals. And it's so insane. It is a work of art. And right when I hear the beginning, like it starts off fast, but then it adds to it and just... Also, what I like about this song is it's got techno in it, but it does seem like a song that you could hear them perform. Some of the songs that I've listened to on the Gone album sound like how are you going to perform that? There's seems like there's little to no guitars in there. How are you going to perform that? So, definitely a good song if it's in my top 3 for Red. Okay, coming into the number 2 spot, I gotta give you a little bit of a heads up here. I have always thought that when I did a Red top 10 song countdown, this song that's in the number 2 spot would be in the number 1 spot. But it's not. I want to let you know this song got me into Red. First Red song I ever heard. I believe so. And it's just a masterpiece. You cannot deny it. If you're a Red fan, you gotta love this song. And this song is, of course, Breathe Into Me. There's no way, in my opinion, there's no way you can have a top 10 Red songs countdown without the song Breathe Into Me. Now, I also like the acoustic version of this song as well, because it's got a great bridge into it, and it's not as heavy. But I listened to Breathe Into Me, the original, and my mom would hear it on the radio, and she'd be like, that sounds like devil music. And I'd be like, Mom, it's Christian, I swear. And then I'd listen to it, I'd be like, Breathe Into Me, like, whoa, this is really cool. And then the guitar parts, like, very Egyptian, but also rocking at the same time. You're like, what is this? And the music video is alright. But I remember listening to the regular, and my mom said that, and I was like, okay, I don't know if I like the heaviness of this. So I went over to the acoustic version of it. The acoustic version, I thought, was even like 10 times better. And I'm listening to it, and I'm vibing with, like, with the bridge. The bridge part after the second chorus, I believe, in the acoustic version. I'm like, it goes, breathe your life into me. Definitely not in the original song. And I'm like, this is amazing. It's not as heavy as the original song. It's acoustic, which I love acoustic stuff. This is so good. But then, I went back to the original song. And I'm like, this is so much better. The original song is so good. And the way they started out, this song is so creepy sounding, yet it has such a positive message. Breathe your life into me. Breathe your life into me. It's like, God, breathe your life into me. I feel dead inside, but you can breathe into me something that is living and something that will save me. And that's why this song is so good. The intro is like, it's not exactly it, but it's just like, sometimes you're like, with these Red intros, you're like, what is even going on? How did they do that? And then you're like, well, I don't even care. It's amazing. Breathe Into Me. Definitely hard to not put this at number one. Definitely had to put it in front of Still Alive because it's such a classic Red song. Definitely one that got them off the ground, I believe. I mean, it was in their first album, so anyways. But yeah, that's my number 2 spot. And now for the big reveal. My number 1 favorite Red song of all time. If you've watched my past videos, you probably already know what this is, but let's give ourselves a drum roll, shall we? The number 1 favorite Red song of all time is Pieces. Drop the mic I don't have. Yes, I said it. Pieces. I chose one of Red's, maybe if not Red's, softest song to be the number 1 song. And why? Because if there's ever a song that I would say is the most beautiful song I have ever heard, it is probably this song. You cannot deny the absolute brilliance of the intro to this song. It's total piano. Dun, 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 da 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 da, da 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 da, and it's like, wow. You just sit there in awe and you're like, that's beautiful. But not only that, then the acoustic comes in. And it adds so much more to it. And of course there's violins in the song. You can't have a beautiful Red song without violins. And the thing about me is, I know a lot of people who listen to music and they listen to how it sounds, whether it's cool sounding and all of that. But I listen to music for the way it sounds, but also for the lyrics. And this song has amazing lyrics. It's basically about a guy who's broken. He's tried so hard to get to God. He's tried so hard to be perfect. And yet none of us can be perfect. None of us are able to fix our own broken lives. And he's talking about how he's taking the pieces of his broken life, and he's laying it down at the feet of Jesus. And he's saying, God, take the broken pieces of me. And it's such a beautiful picture of the fact that our lives are broken, but in the end, we need to give it to God. And that's why I love this song, Pieces. This song speaks to my life so well. I can't even explain it. It's such a beautiful song. And that is why Pieces is my top favorite Red song of all time. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like this video. If you didn't like this video, like I said before, also, if you want to see more content such as this coming in the future, subscribe for more. I do covers on this channel. I give you some of my original songs, which, believe it or not, I have about 7 original songs I still haven't released yet. I'm trying to hold them back, not put them all out there at once. And also more album reviews and top 10s as well, teaching you how to write lyrics, whatever happens. Probably the next top 10 I'm going to do is either Breaking Benjamin or Skillet, because those are some of my favorite bands. So I hope you enjoy that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.